On January 28, 1986, NASA faced a terrible loss when the Space Shuttle Challenger broke apart 73 seconds into its flight. All 7 of the crew members were killed. The cause of the disaster was traced back to one simple flaw in the design, causing chemicals in the fuel to spill out and cause reactions that would break the shuttle into pieces. In order to help escape the Earth's gravity, the Space Shuttle uses a solid rocket booster, which in this case was composed of aluminum metal and ammonium perchlorate. These 2 chemicals were combined to create aluminum oxide, aluminum chloride, water vapor, and nitrogen gas, providing about 71% of the total upwards thrust during liftoff. Meanwhile, in the external fuel tank, liquid oxygen was being combined with liquid hydrogen to provide even more of a thrust. When the 2 are reacted, they become one of the most effective rocket propellants, and the only byproduct is water. However, when reacted in an uncontrolled setting, they can have extremely violent and explosive properties. Installed between the fuel segments were rubber O-ring seals designed to withstand extremely high temperatures to keep the fluids from spilling out. They were, however, never tested in the cold. It was reported that high quantities of ice had gathered up on the shuttle overnight from the winter temperatures, causing the rubber to become stiff. The O-rings quickly failed, letting the gases of roughly 3,200 degrees Celsius from the solid rocket booster sear a hole in the main external fuel tank. This then created a breach in the liquid hydrogen tank, which accelerated and broke the liquid oxygen tank. At 73 seconds after liftoff, at an altitude of 46,000 feet, the Space Shuttle Challenger broke apart in front of millions of American viewers. The debris and the remains of the dead were later found in the ocean. For a while, NASA became more careful with its decision-making, and while the Space Shuttle program recommenced flights in 1988, its engineers made about 200 changes to the previous design. The lives lost are today remembered in a memorial at the Kennedy Space Center.